Welcome to another video walk around. Today we're going to be taking a look at this 2018 Toyota RAV4 Hybrid LE in the silver sky metallic color. This all-wheel drive 4-door 5-passenger SUV comes equipped with a 2.5 liter 4-cylinder hybrid engine mounted to an automatic transmission. As an added bonus, this vehicle is a Toyota certified used vehicle, has only had one previous owner, and has no accidents reported, so it is in pristine condition inside and out. Starting up front with some of the notable exterior features, you've got that nice sporty front end. You've also got the blue Toyota badge there, denoting that it is the hybrid RAV4. You've also got these great looking headlamps, the big projector beam bulbs in the center there, and the LED daytime running lights up top there. Underneath, you'll also find the fog lamps for some additional style and utility. Just come around to the side of the vehicle, you've got the 17-inch alloy rims that the vehicle currently rides on, and those are rapidly Michelin tires with lots and lots of tread, as you can see. As we continue down the vehicle, you'll find the nice hybrid badging there, as well as the LED turn signal indicator integrated right into the mirror. And you've also got the nice silver accent that runs along the bottom of the windows. Speaking of the windows in back, they are tinted for some additional privacy for the rear passengers or rear cargo, and that tint continues in the back window as well. Up top, you'll also find some additional roof rails, making it nice and easy to expand your storage at some point in the future if you choose to do so. In back here, you'll also find the color matched roof fin antenna, as well as the color matched roof spoiler with the integrated brake light. And you've also got a rear windshield wiper, which is a really handy feature to have. Back here, of course, you'll also find the RAV4 badging, as well as the LE hybrid badging. If you're looking for a fuel-sipping, reliable vehicle that's filled with utility and is in immaculate condition, you found it in this RAV4. So let's go ahead and hop inside and get started with the interior features. Hopping inside, the stylish SUV is nice and easy thanks to the proximity smart key system, but of course you do have the standard remote keyless entry options on the key fob as well. All you have to do is walk up with the key on your person and put your hand in the door handle to unlock the vehicle, and when you hop out, you got those two lines there to easily lock the vehicle. Inside, you're greeted with the very plush and comfortable fabric seating here. You get the nice black cloth seats with the pattern in the center of the seat there, and you'll also find some nice accent stitching along the bolster as well. Just below the seat, you will find the power adjustable seat controls, including your power adjustable lumbar support. And if you take a look in the footwell there, you'll also find the nice RAV4 branded all-weather mats, so those are nice and easy to clean regardless of how dirty or wet they get. So let's go ahead and hop inside, fire this vehicle up, and get started with all the bells and whistles. The features inside this RAV4 Hybrid start with the push-button ignition. Simply put your foot on the brake and push the button to start the vehicle as long as the key is inside. If you take a look over at the driver's side door panel, you'll find a very nice padded black leather armrest, as well as, of course, the controls for your power windows and locks. And as you can see, your driver's side window is automatic. Underneath, you do have some additional storage, as well as an extra cup holder and speaker integrated into the door panel. And just to the right here, you'll find the controls for your power mirrors, the dimmer switch for your gauge cluster, and the button to toggle your lane departure alerts. If you take a look under the steering column here, you do have the manual adjustment for your tilt and telescoping steering wheel, so you can easily get it in the perfect position. And if you take a look just behind the wheel at the turn signal stalk, you'll notice that this vehicle does come equipped with automatic headlights, which is a great set it and forget it feature. And of course, you've also got the switch for the fog lights that I showed you on the exterior. If we back up and take a look at the steering wheel here, you got a very nice 3-spoke steering wheel with the nice silver accent piece at the bottom here and the bolsters up top for a nice ergonomic design. Over on the left-hand side here, you'll find the steering wheel mounted audio controls, which includes your volume rocker and track selector buttons. You've also got the Bluetooth hands-free calling buttons, and at the bottom here, you'll find the audio mode button. You can also hold that to mute the system, and you've also got the voice recognition button. Over on the right-hand side, you'll find the buttons to navigate the screen in the center of the gauge cluster, and I'll show you what's included in that in just a moment. You've also got the trip button here to cycle between your odometer and your 2 different trips. And below that, you'll find the button for your follow distance for your radar-guided cruise control. Speaking of cruise control, you'll find the cruise control stalk just behind the wheel there. So let's go ahead and take a look up at the gauge cluster. You can see over on the left-hand side, your tachometer is replaced with the eco gauge there, so you can check to see whether the battery is charging, whether you're driving fuel efficiently, or whether you're using additional power. In this main screen here, you do have the gear that the vehicle is in up at the top, as well as the exterior temperature. And at the bottom there, you do have the odometer, and you can see that this vehicle currently has 48,713 kilometers on it. In this very first information screen here, you got your after start stats, which includes your average fuel consumption and speed, and you've also got the trip time. You'll also find your after reset stats as well as your after refuel stats, which includes your range. Below that, you'll find the energy monitor, so you can check to see whether your engine is charging up your battery or if your battery is powering the vehicle. Below that, you got the sway warning here, so this will let you know if it might be time to take a rest if you're swaying between the lanes. Next, you got the screen for your lane departure alert and your radar guided cruise control. So if you have those features on, you'll be able to see the little sprite in the screen there, letting you know that those features are on. And as you can see, you do have the 3 follow distances for your adaptive cruise control. The next screen over is any messages or warnings that the vehicle has to display. And finally, you've got the settings for your safety features, which include your lane departure alert and pre-collision system. You've also got access to some additional meter settings here, which include your language, units, drive info, color, and if you want to reset that to the factory settings, you can do so at the bottom there. If you take a look towards the center of the dash here, up top, of course, you do have the hazard lights as well as the passenger airbag and seatbelt warnings, and you've also got the button to toggle your traction control over in the right-hand corner there. Below that, you'll find a couple of climate vents, as well as, of course, your embedded touchscreen infotainment system. And in terms of your audio options here, you do have your standard AM/FM radio. You've also got a CD player, USB and auxiliary inputs, and Bluetooth audio, so you can be sure that you can listen to your own audio regardless of the type of device that you have. If you hit the car button, you'll be able to bring up your energy monitor. So like I showed you on the smaller screen there, you've also got the larger version of that, so you can check to see exactly what's going on with your hybrid system. You've also got your trip information as well as your fuel economy history. If you go ahead and take a look at the setup here, there's also lots and lots of options to go through and customize to your preferences. Finally, if you put this vehicle into reverse, you also see the backup camera pop right up, which is a really handy feature to have. And of course, putting the vehicle back in a park will bring back your main screen. Below that, you'll find the climate controls, and this is a dual zone climate control vehicle, so you can adjust the temperature independently for the driver and the passenger. And it's also an auto system, so if you hit the auto button there, you'll let the vehicle adjust the fan speed and heat to get it to your desired temperature. As you can see, this vehicle is equipped with air conditioning, which is very important on hot summer days like today. And as we continue down here, you'll find the drive mode buttons here, so you can switch between EV if you want to drive in fully electric mode. You've also got your eco mode here and sport mode, depending on whether you're trying to get a little bit of additional fuel economy or performance out of the vehicle. You've also got the 2-stage heated seats here, as well as the windshield wiper de-icer for those winter months. You'll also find the USB and auxiliary input that I mentioned, as well as 2 12-volt outlets to keep the devices charged up. As we continue down here, you got a couple of storage trays as well as a cup holder. And of course, you got your shifter in the center here, and you can put that into a standard mode if you're looking to manually shift between the gears. And you've also got your centrally located parking brake. You've also got an additional cup holder towards the back here, and then of course you got your padded armrest in the center, and that opens up to reveal your center console. You've got a nice little tray up top there to keep the smaller items and keep things organized, and then underneath, of course, you've got your larger compartment. Over in the passenger side footwell, you've got these same great all-weather mats, and just above here, you've got your standard glove box with the owner's manual inside. And just above here, you'll also find an extra little storage compartment, which is really handy to have. And you'll also notice this dash is leather wrapped with the nice accent stitching as well. Over on the passenger side door panel, you've got the same great design, as well as of course the controls for the power locks and the passenger side window. Taking a look up top, you'll find an auto dimming rear mirror, so that'll automatically keep your mirror nice and dim without you having to flip it down, even if there are bright lights in it at nighttime. Up top here, you've got a handy little sunglasses holder, as well as a couple of interior lights. So that concludes the features up front. Let's go ahead and hop in back and take a look at some of the features in the rear of this vehicle. In the rear of this vehicle, you'll find more of that same great fabric seating that extends across the rear bench seat. You'll also find the nice all-weather mat that extends all the way across as well. And you've also got lots of legroom back here for your rear passengers. Back here, you'll also find a couple of handy storage pockets in the back of the driver and the passenger side seat. And in the bottom of the center console here, you've also got a 12-volt outlet to keep the devices charged up for your rear passengers. If we go ahead and take a look towards the center of the seat here, you'll also find a nice fold-down padded fabric armrest, as well as a couple of extra cup holders for your rear passengers. These rear seats also do fold down in a 60-40 split. If you have some additional cargo to store, you can simply pull the headrest down with the button up top there. And then you've got the latch under the seat to easily fold the seat down, giving you tons and tons of interior cargo space. So we'll go ahead and take a look back there. But before we do, we'll take a quick glance at the rear door panel, and you'll find the same great design that we found in the front, as well as, of course, a switch for the rear windows and a little bit of storage underneath. If you go ahead and pop the hatch, one of the first things you'll notice is the nice cargo liner. You've got the Toyota branded cargo liner to ensure that anything that you put back here doesn't damage the carpet underneath there. It is in immaculate condition, and of course you've also got the standard RAV4 carpet mats that come with this vehicle if you're looking to switch those out. Underneath here, of course, you've also got the spare tire in case you ever get a flat, and you'll find the tools to change it in there as well. And over on the left-hand side, you've also got a handy interior light. That concludes this short video walk around, but this like new RAV4 Hybrid is a hot commodity and it won't be here long, so make sure you stop by Kelowna Toyota located at 1200 Leithhead Road, or visit us online at KelownaToyota.com for more information. We look forward to seeing you soon.